Welcome to the beautiful garden, where nature's wisdom teaches us that every ending is simply a new beginning. Today, we embark on a journey into the transformative world of composting and organic fertilizers, a practice that turns kitchen scraps into gold and breathes life into the soil beneath our feet. Imagine nourishing your garden with the very essence of renewal, where every leaf, peel, and leftover becomes part of a greater cycle of abundance. Composting is more than a technique. It is a commitment to sustainability, a celebration of nature's resilience, and a way to create a garden that thrives naturally. So, let's dive into these 10 steps that will help you feed your plants with love, intention, and the boundless gifts of the earth. Step 1. Understand the magic of composting. Composting is nature's way of recycling, breaking down organic materials into rich, fertile soil that fuels plant growth. Think of it as creating a symphony of nutrients where every banana peel, coffee ground, and fallen leaf plays a role in building life. This process mirrors the cycles of nature. Nothing is wasted, and everything has a purpose. As you begin your composting journey, embrace the beauty of renewal, knowing that what seems like waste is actually the foundation of new beginnings. With each handful of compost, you hold in your hands the secret to a healthier, greener world. Step 2. Choose the right composting method. There are many ways to compost, each one offering a unique path to creating nutrient-rich soil. Whether you opt for a backyard compost pile, a compost bin, a worm composting system, vermicomposting, or a bokashi system, vermicomposting, or a bokashi system, the choice should fit your space and lifestyle. A backyard pile is perfect for those with open space, while worm composting is ideal for small gardens and even indoor use. Selecting the right method ensures that composting becomes a joyful, effortless part of your gardening routine. No matter which path you choose, remember that each one leads to the same destination: soil bursting with vitality. Step 3. Balance green and brown materials. A thriving compost pile is all about balance, much like life itself. Green materials such as fruit scraps, vegetable peels, coffee grounds, and grass clippings provide nitrogen, the fuel for microbial activity. Brown materials like dry leaves, straw, shredded newspaper, and cardboard offer carbon, the stabilizer that prevents odor and keeps the pile aerated. By layering greens and browns in harmony, you create the perfect environment for decomposition, where beneficial microbes work their silent magic. Think of your compost pile as a living, breathing organism that needs just the right mix of ingredients to flourish. Step 4. Keep it moist but not soggy. Water is essential in composting, but too much or too little can slow down the process. Your compost pile should be as damp as a wrung-out sponge, moist enough to sustain microbial life, but not so wet that it turns into a soggy mess. If it's too dry, decomposition slows. If it's too wet, unpleasant odors arise. Adjust by adding dry browns when it's too wet or sprinkling water if it's too dry, keeping the balance just right. Like a well-tended garden, your compost thrives when you provide the perfect level of nourishment. Step 5. Turn and aerate your compost regularly. Just like a garden needs fresh air, so does your compost pile. Turning your compost every 12 weeks introduces oxygen, which fuels the decomposition process and prevents unpleasant smells. Use a pitchfork or compost aerator to mix the materials, ensuring that everything breaks down evenly. This simple act of stirring brings warmth to your pile, speeding up the natural cycle of transformation. As you turn your compost, envision the energy within it, a quiet but powerful force that nurtures life beneath your feet. Step 6. Know what to compost and what to avoid. A successful compost pile starts with the right ingredients. Compost-friendly materials include fruit and vegetable scraps, eggshells, coffee grounds, yard trimmings, and shredded paper. Avoid adding meat, dairy, oily foods, or pet waste, as these can attract pests and slow decomposition. Keep your compost pure and natural, focusing on plant-based, chemical-free materials that enrich the soil. Every choice you make builds toward a compost pile that hums with the energy of renewal and growth. Step 7. Recognize when your compost is ready. Patience is key, but the reward is worth the wait. Finished compost is dark, crumbly, and rich in earthy aroma, signaling that it's ready to work its magic in your garden. This nutrient-dense soil amendment should no longer resemble its original ingredients, transformed completely by nature's patient hands. Spread it around your plants, mix it into garden beds, or use it as a top dressing to feed your soil with slow-releasing nutrients. When you finally touch the finished compost, know that you've created something truly powerful. life from waste, renewal from decay. Step 8. Explore the power of organic fertilizers. Beyond compost, organic fertilizers provide an extra boost of nutrients tailored to your garden's needs. Bone meal, fish emulsion, kelp extract, and manure-based fertilizers are just a few natural options that enrich the soil without harsh chemicals. These organic fertilizers work in harmony with nature, ensuring that plants receive a steady, natural flow of essential minerals. Unlike synthetic fertilizers, which give plants a quick jolt, organic alternatives nourish the soil for long-term vitality. With organic fertilizers, you're not just feeding plants, you're creating an ecosystem where life thrives effortlessly. Step 9. Apply compost and fertilizers wisely. It's not just about using compost and organic fertilizers. It's about applying them where they will have the most impact. Work compost into garden beds before planting. Sprinkle it around existing plants as a slow-release nutrient boost, or mix it into potting soil for container gardens. Apply organic fertilizers based on plant needs. Vegetables thrive with nitrogen-rich amendments, while flowers bloom beautifully with phosphorus-based feeds. Timing also matters. Feeding plants in the early growing season gives them a strong start, while late-season applications support root development. By applying these natural boosters with care, your garden flourishes in balance and abundance. Step 10. Embrace the cycle of giving back to the earth. Composting and using organic fertilizers is more than a gardening practice. It's a way of life that connects us to the earth's endless cycles of renewal. Every time you compost, you contribute to a healthier planet, reducing waste and enriching the soil that gives us life. This act of giving back transforms gardening into a relationship of gratitude and stewardship. Watching your plants thrive from the nutrients you've returned to the earth is a beautiful reminder that nature always rewards those who nurture it. In the end, composting is not just about growing a garden, it's about growing a future filled with hope, beauty, and sustainability. Thank you for joining us at the beautiful garden on this enriching journey into composting and organic fertilizers. With every compost pile you create and every natural fertilizer you apply, you are building a garden that is not only beautiful but deeply connected to the rhythms of nature. Remember, the smallest scraps can lead to the grandest blooms, and every act of nourishment is a step toward a greener world. Keep feeding your soil, keep tending to the earth, and let your garden be a reflection of your love and care. Until next time, may your garden flourish, your soil stay rich, and your spirit bloom alongside nature's endless cycle of renewal.